It's that time again, time for another Florida food tour. We're talking Southern style, country style seafood with a touch of New England. If only Nikki could finish her hair, we'd be on our way to the Nauti Lobster.
You know you take me out from where I'm supposed to be. Thought I was content, now I won't leave.
The place we're going to has been here for years. Locals love this place. Used to be known as the Catfish Place, but has been renamed to the Nauti Lobstah. Most of the original menu remains that southern style, country style seafood that I told you about earlier, but it has been expanded to include New England style seafood. As we make our way to the place, let me welcome some new channel supporters. We have Martin Frigg and Todd Wynn as adventurists, explorer David Keck, travelers Ralph Hole, Joe B, and Jordan Hill. And then we have some new tourists, Stephanie Reeves, Sue Clayton, Mike Dittenberg, and Pat Rinker. Thank all of you so much for supporting the new channel. Locals love this place, and if you're visiting from out of town, you want to eat at the place the locals love. Like I said on the drive over, country style southern seafood. Now it's served though in a turn of the century style railroad depot filled with antiques. It's a warm, relaxed atmosphere, perfect for your next family dinner, business lunch, or vacation dinner. It is a large menu here at the Nauti Lobstah. So what I'm going to do, I can't read the whole thing, that would take too long. I'm going to give you highlights, and let's start with the appetizers. Fried green tomatoes, onion rings, gator bites, fried okra, fried mushrooms, and seafood gumbo and clam chowder. Oysters on the half shell, oysters casino, little neck clams, fried oysters, shrimp cocktail. And here's the highlights of the entrees available for you. Grilled salmon, a crab meat stuffed flounder, scallops, frog legs, pork chops, fried shrimp, boiled Maine lobster, or a fisherman styled baked stuffed lobster. You can get lobster rolls, shrimp salad rolls, a Ritz cracker crusted flounder, grilled boneless pork loin, Ritz cracker crusted cod, and grilled mahi. There are sandwich platters, a southern BLT, a flounder sandwich, and they have some po' boys, popcorn shrimp po' boy and a catfish po' boy. They have some house specials, catfish, shrimp, scallops, clam strips, gator and frog legs. Get a fried seafood platter or a broiled seafood platter. But the star of the menu, Bob's famous catfish. You can get it fresh boneless or fingerling, whole tender fish with bones. This is southern country style seafood on this menu, with a fusion of New England style seafood. Now that we've taken a look at the menu, let's take a look around the joint. So we just got done taking a look around. What did you think of the place?
so quaint, so southern. I love it. It's great.
What about that train going around there?
No, that was an awesome surprise. We weren't expecting that when we walked in. We're like, oh my gosh, there's a train.
A nice
So
surprise.
cute. Yeah.
Very quaint and southern. Love it.
Adorable.
So the food is starting to arrive. So what we're going to do, enjoy the meal, and then afterwards we'll give you a full review. All done with our meal at the Nauti Lobster, formerly the Catfish place.
That's right.
But now the Nauti Lobster. Let's go start the beginning, work our way back. Appetizers.
Right, so before they even brought out the appetizer, we got the coleslaw. And the coleslaw is original to the Catfish place. And it was fantastic, very creamy. It wasn't like sharp, and does that make sense?
I'm not a coleslaw person. I've never had coleslaw.
That's so funny. I actually really like coleslaw, and I really enjoyed this version that they have. Good. Yeah.
I'll defer to your judgment on coleslaw. But I did have the sweet tea. That was good. Southern sweet tea, like my mama's.
Like your mama's.
So
very sweet.
And now we can get to the appetizer.
That's right. So the appetizer we got was the gator bites, and very tender.
Yes.
The breading that they used on it was light. It wasn't greasy or anything like that. And you actually had like a funny comment about their so it came with honey mustard.
Yeah. I've never had it with honey mustard.
No.
Now growing up here in Florida, I'm used to just having a fish fry.
Right.
And as soon as it comes out the fryer, you're eating the gator tail.
Yeah, usually we do fish fries like outside.
Yeah.
So, you're eating gator tail or, fish and straight out of the fryer. So you're burning your mouth as it's going,
So that's actually the first time I had it with like a dipping sauce, like honey mustard.
Right, it was really good.
I enjoyed it with the honey mustard. And this, like you said, the gator tail here was tender, because you can try it in other places. I know a lot of you overseas may be interested in trying gator for the first time.
Right.
A lot of places it can be kind of chewy, but tender here.
Yeah, it was great. And it's not gamey, so it's not like one of those kind of deals where you have to worry about that.
No, not a gamey meat.
No, not at all.
And then let's move on to the entrees. So since you're kind of retheming this place,
yes,
it's part Southern, part like New England.
It is. It's kind of a fusion.
So you picked one of the items from the updated menu.
Yes, I did.
What was that?
So I got the 1.5 pound lobster.
Stuffed lobster.
And it was a stuffed lobster with like crumbs on the top that was delicious, and then I think it had like scallops inside it.
Yes.
So fantastic. Oh my gosh, again, super tender, perfectly cooked. Oh my gosh, and the lobster claws, you got one of them. Yeah. And then I had the other one, and it was probably the best meat I've ever had.
Yeah, there was a couple of times when you were like, oh my God, after you took a bite.
Did I really? I didn't even realize it.
Yes, you did.
Oh no.
Yes, you did.
Sorry about that.
Now, I went with the traditional, original menu that they had here.
Yes, and if you weren't going to order that, I was.
So what I had was the catfish. And it came with hush puppies, and I chose as my side the cheese grits. The cheese grits were okay, but the hush puppies and the catfish brought me back to my childhood.
Yeah, legit. It reminded me of your mama's so much.
Yeah.
I mean, and we're always like leery of getting catfish at other places because we're always disappointed.
We've tried it at numerous places from time to time in the area, and we always are disappointed. This one, we were not. This was so good. It's like, if you want a true representation of Florida catfish and hush puppies, this is the place, the Nauti Lobster. and then we went with dessert. Now, it seems like every restaurant in Florida is going to offer key lime pie. So I just can't show key lime pie everywhere. Right. So I am a fan of peanut butter and chocolate. So we went with the peanut butter and chocolate pie. It was super rich, and I was already like stuffed to the brim before it came out, but man, I enjoyed it. It was really, really good. Oh my gosh. So a good dessert. Yes. Good from start to finish. From the tea to the coleslaw, to the appetizer and the gator bites, and then to the entrees. Your New England style entree, and my Florida Southern style entree. And the staff. The ownership and the staff, very nice and sweet to us.
Oh,
very
yeah.
accommodating, very like attentive.
Definitely. Yeah, very welcoming. The atmosphere is just wonderful.
Well, you saw as we did that music montage of the atmosphere. It's very quaint.
Yes.
Yeah. And you know, the train going around the first dining room was so cute.
I know, we walk in and we're like, oh, that's
train.
so fun. You know, it's adorable.
Yeah.
So great in there.
Yeah. So overall, now if you're visiting the area, I do recommend you want southern New England food. Now,
Right.
Now that it is the Nauti Lobster, I'll leave the address in the description box. Come check it out. And as always,
Adventure is out there.
you can find it on a road trip.